shoe. And these are actually my second pair. I always buy them on Vinted. I try and find a seller that is selling them in like brand new condition. So again, these I bought originally used on Vinted, but they were new. You could see from the sole they were never being used. And I did that as well with my previous pair. And so what I do, I just use them to the ground until the sole is like flat. It's actually quite dangerous because it flattens so much that there's no friction with the ground, and so it becomes slippery. But yeah, and then I just replace them. And again, because they are my only trainers, I use them a lot. And so that first pair lasted me like 4 years or 5 years. So these are coming on to 2 years, I want to say. I think they're looking alright. Yeah, I think they're looking alright. Okay, so this is my first pair of shoes. Now, these shoes have a bit of a backstory. These are I don't know what they're called on the website, but they are fabric Doc Martens. Maybe I should swap because my arms are getting a bit tired. But yeah, they are in this. Oh, but now I can't tap. I don't know why I cannot tap with my left hand. Let's do another swap. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they're not quite black. They are a charcoal color. And I don't know about this damage. I honestly don't know how they got this way. But the sole is really not that used. And the funny story about these shoes is that I found them on the street. Well, outside somebody's house. So in case you're not familiar with this thing that we do in London, basically if you have things that you don't want to use anymore, you don't care about anymore, you just put them outside on your little, what's the little wall outside of a house called? Your fence, I suppose. But yeah, so somebody didn't want them clearly and put them out, and they were brand spanking new, except for this. But I really don't care. If anything, it gives them more character. When I say new, I mean that the soles were just not used at all. So I got these shoes for £0, which is really cool. Okay, let's move on to a lighter pair of shoes. Now, I know some people are gonna hate these. These are Crocs, of course. And that's fair enough. I understand that some people are not on board with the Crocs resurgence, the Crocs trend, I don't know. I remember when I was a preteen and these were like the coolest thing you could wear in the summer. And now I just really love them as clogs, because they are clogs. Let me just tap on one. I mean, yeah, they are clogs. Not much else to say. And I just really like them with an ankle sock. And yeah, they're just like easy slip-on shoes. Go to the grocery store. I don't know, empty the bins, something. Sometimes I use them at work, I have to say. I mean, I work in primary school, and I work with small children, so I think it's kind of acceptable to wear a shoe like this. I understand gonna show you later a pair of loafers, and they're not these flats and the loafers. They're not like the ones you would find now in shops with the chunky sole, not chunky, but just like the classic. Let me just show you a comparison. You can clearly see the difference. And yeah, those loafers as well as these shoes have these like squared front, and the other shoes that I'm not gonna show you because they're too beaten up, they also have a square top, a low profile sole, and then all of these shoes have a soft wear insole, so it's quite squishy, not squishy. So I'm thinking, were these shoes part of a line? There's also another shoe, I'm gonna put a picture here. I think they're called Patricia, and they also have all those characteristics, which are not characteristics that I find in Doc Martens that are sold now. So I don't know, was this a line in the 90s? Was this a line just in, I don't know, in Europe, or just in the UK, or just, I don't know. I can't find any information about these online, so I don't know, but these are my, I guess, fancy shoes. They're not fancy at all, but to me they are very sweet and very, I don't know, romantic, and I love a Mary Jane so much. I think it's only fitting that I show you my loafers that I was talking about. So these are called, I can't remember. I cannot remember. These are quite beaten up actually. But I love a penny loafer. I can't stand loafers that have tassels or metal little thing or anything. They just need to be plain. And I love that they're brown. Sorry. I love that they're brown, that they're not your standard black loafer. And yeah, so once again, these loafers have a low profile sole. I should cut all of these loose threads. I just use them so much. And then yeah, the software insole, which makes them, these are slippers. These are completely just slippers. And again, I would never be able to wear the Adrian loafers because the point is so pointy, whereas these have a more square front. There are no like barefoot shoes by any means, but also if you're getting freaked out about me touching the sole and stuff, I'm gonna wash my hands afterwards, okay? But I understand it's cringe because I live in a city, so it's like, it's disgusting. I adore the loafers trend. I think it's so cute to wear jogger bottoms and a loafer. I like my Adidas track bottoms with these. And then in the summer I wear my Adidas shorts with these. I like ankle socks. I think it's so cute. And then I love these with jeans, of course. I think they're so versatile, but it's like, because these ones are so comfy, I just use them again as comfy shoes. They're not like, they look fancy and like old school, whatever, and preppy, but they're super comfortable. So I love my loafers so much. Okay, we're down to my last pair of shoes, and these are the same shoes as the creator that I mentioned. Oh yeah. That's so fun. So these are my Ugg maybe every couple of uses. Nothing wrong with that, I think. But once they come out, I like to wear like 2 pairs of thick socks, because then I can wear like ankle socks, which I think they look better than, not ankle socks, but socks that get to like your mid-calf instead of short ankle socks. Does it make sense? But this sound is really what sold me on that creator's video. Yeah, I love these with long skirts, with dresses, with wide leg trousers. I don't particularly like these with, well, I don't have skinny jeans, but just like skinnier trousers. I can't, because they're so chunky, so they make your feet look pretty chunky, or like pretty big. I think it needs to be balanced with a wide leg trouser, otherwise you're gonna have the leg and then, does it make sense? Yeah, these are my Uggs. Okay, so now that I've talked about my shoe collection, let me indulge and have a little chat about shoes that I really like. I would really like to get, well, first of all, a pair of ballet flats that are like actually low profile. You know, these are quite low profile, but being Doc Martens, they're still quite structured. I quite like the really, really flat ones. Specifically, I love, so a brand that I love is Camper, right? The Spanish brand. And I love, I'm gonna put them here. They make a pair of flats that I think is so cute. But Camper makes leather shoes for the most part. Like 99% of their shoes are leather, so I'm not gonna buy that. Then, a thing that I love, well, I love boots, and I love, I think the best thing on me are booties, not full leg boots. And so I really, again, this is just like to talk, but Mista is an amazing brand that makes gorgeous boots. Again, I'm gonna put a picture of the model of boots that I really love. They're almost like a sock boot, which maybe at this point are a bit out of trend, but who cares? I still think they're beautiful. And then the last thing that comes to mind is I really love Clark's wallabies. I think they're really fun, they're really cute, but in London I think they would get trashed so easily with puddles and rain. But I think I would really love a chestnut color, maybe black, but as you can see I have a lot of dark shoes, so chestnut would be fun, but then they would get ruined. These are the shoes that come to mind. There are other shoes that I would love, but like, these are like the top 3, I suppose. Top 3 things that I would like: a pair of booties, another pair of flats, and the wallabies that are kind of like fancy, comfy shoes. I've tried them on in the shop before, and they're like a little cloud. They're like little clouds walking on clouds. They're so comfy. But yeah, the shoe chat is finished. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel, and leave me a comment